What is up, guys? It is Mickey again, and I am back with another Nancy Drew walkthrough. This time we are playing Message in a Haunted Mansion. I believe this is the third game in the Nancy Drew series, and let's jump right in.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Alright, let's stick with Junior Detective.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Alright, let's explore our room.
It's locked.
Well, that didn't do us any good.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
Interesting.
It's stuck.
I have our trusty alarm clock over there.
When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
Alright, let's do some exploring.
It's stuck.
Okay.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Well, you'll be the first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed.
Do you dare mock the supernatural? Just bear in mind what I've told you about this place. Spirits of the deceased can do unimaginable harm, especially to those who don't believe. Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time,
What's
more
this
will
evening?
be revealed.
Oh, goodness. Alright, let's head downstairs. Oh, it's broken.
The rope is cut.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
Last night, you mentioned some accidents. What exactly happened?
I don't know where to begin. It started out with some small but irritating things. But then the scaffolding collapsed, and just last week we had a gas leak. I really don't know whether I can stand much more of this. I would love to have a week without any accidents.
I can understand your frustration, Rose. Do you think it's just bad luck?
I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
Did she say it took them hours and they couldn't figure it out? Okay, right click to rotate. Oh, I guess they need to light up. Alright. It's hard to do this with a mouse on a laptop, that's for sure. I don't think that one's gonna light up. Maybe this needs to go over more. That one's not lighting up. This one didn't light up. There we go. Oh, shoot.
I did it!
That took us not even 5 minutes.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it!
Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye, Nancy.
Alright, we need to find a paint scraper. Oh, that's issued for a lot of money. And there's everyone's schedule. Anything else we need to look at in here? Book? Magazine? We need to know how to build a bed. Well, there's a bunch of construction in here. Aha! That was easy enough. He said it was upstairs. Must be over by our room.
It's missing an eye.
I see you.
That was creepy. Anybody else hear that? Over here. Well, looks like we need a key.
It's locked.
Nope. Turn. It won't let you go left or right. You gotta... Oh my gosh, why can't I turn? Come on, her interactive. There we go. Oh, what's this? Oh. No, don't do that anymore. Break a chandelier. Weird.
It's good to know it's here.
And someone's gonna set something on fire. Guess this is where we will be making our phone calls. Because cell phones were not around just yet when this game came out.
It won't fit.
Just left their laptop out.
When the four-sided box loses its border,
there's one of them. That looks a lot like the phoenix that's in the main hall. Or not the main hall, but the entrance. Let's also try to find Charlie. She said he was around somewhere. I think he might be in the basement.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
He sounds a lot like
Yeah,
Ned
most of these
Nickerson.
Victorian mansions need a lot of work, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
Do you think you'll be open in time with all of these accidents and delays?
Yeah. Well, now that you're here, sure.
You don't sound convinced.
No, I am. I mean, I know Rose is all concerned, but you gotta expect a few things to get out of control with these big projects. Accidents happen, you know?
Sure, but why so many?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
Alright, let's do some exploring here.
It's stuck.
Code in the piano. Looks to be that way. I don't think she'll let us go back there while he's here.
I should wait until he leaves.
Maybe Abby has something else to say. If not, we do need to get into that room. Oh, I guess she's busy. We need to go back behind where Charlie was, so let's go set our alarm. Okay then. Not for anything too late, but I don't remember what time he leaves. We're just gonna say 8 o'clock. And maybe... oh wait, maybe this paint scraper will take this off. Maybe. Hey! Maybe that's the key to get up in the attic. Let's see if Abby's done meditating. No? You've been meditating for 7 hours? Ooh, I bet that will take the screws off of the vent.
It's stuck.
I need something to get that off. Alright, let's get up into the attic. Oh, shoot. Wrong button. Well, that wasn't nice of them to lock me in here. Still meditating. One of these keys. Maybe this opens that? Oh, there we go. Ooh, I bet this helps us to end the basement. I bet that'll help us with the fireplace. Are you still meditating? Oh my goodness, lady. Let's go down and talk to Rose if she's still there.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
Whose laptop is that in the library?
Lewis leaves it here, but he doesn't like people to use it. He said he's had trouble with viruses lately.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
Okay. One thing I don't like about these beginning games is that there's no checklist. So that's usually the easiest way to get through the game. Well, she's still meditating. Oh, let's look at the vent. She's still meditating. Still meditating, bro. See if that other guy's back yet.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes, I'd like to think so, but I'm an antique dealer and a client told me that Rose and Abby had recently acquired the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they were only too happy to let me use the library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
You must know a lot about the house's history.
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
Do you think a ghost is causing these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
He seems kind of like a tool. Well, she stopped meditating, but I want to open this up.
When the eye of the phoenix is in your hand,
The spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
We really don't have time for this.
Let us begin. We are gathered here tonight to contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal ball. It will answer all of our questions. What's that?
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
We have. Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was once called that in the world of the living.
Are you the spirit who has caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife. Where can she be?
The spirits have spoken. The seance is
So
over.
cheesy.
We've got a busy day tomorrow, and no more time for these games, Abby. And make sure you blow out the candles on your way up. I don't want to wake up and find the house on fire.